Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Sacramento State Hornets and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, the Tigers head coach told me pregame, even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, coach has been warning his players all week, do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he's going to bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The LSU Tigers offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. And here comes Bryce Underwood. He was right on target in their victory last time out. Better than 70% completion rate and more than 350 yards.
And how much fun has it been watching this young man early this season as advertised? It was so special a year ago. And, David, you could really see all the work this guy has put in the offseason. He's playing at a different level early this season and certainly looking to continue that today.
And that's why this team's doing a lot of winning, and he's doing a lot of performing. Like, he's coming out the gates really, really strong. Got his team in position early on. Listen, you got to start fast. Then you get to the middle of the season. Impressed by the way he started the season. And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Right at the line. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. They'll take the penalty and move them back. They bring the punter onto the field now. Fields the punt. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Play fake, Underwood. Had to force that one.
Good wide open, big play opportunity, hits him right between the numbers. You gotta make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
The Tigers want to pick up the tempo. Bryce Underwood from the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Caught behind the line. It's Penn. Runs through a man. He might have some space. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Here's Underwood to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Back to pass, it's Underwood. They're all over it. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Pulls it, fired complete. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The handoff as they run the counter play here. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback keeps it. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Walker will fire. He's going to run it. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Moss. Swamped immediately.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run. And they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
3rd and long right here. Looking to throw. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
And that's the money down, man. 4th down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play, you're trying to get it through the air, nothing open downfield, and he just takes over. He just tucks the ball and runs, goes and gets it. Great job, great decision-making by the quarterback on that play.
Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Trying to run, it's Moss. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Couldn't set his feet.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
Walker to throw. Rolls right. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And after the 3-spot guys were all tied up.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Cantrell. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Underwood. Here comes the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking for a huge play. Pulls it in on the left. Touchdown, Tigers. Roll into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
They are calling for their defense defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Got his man downfield. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Quick give. It's Rainey. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Push is ahead. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Gonna run it. It's Rainey. Powers through the defender.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got a man. It's Moses. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rainey. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Looking for a crease. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pulls and throws off the RPO. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Sells to fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Back's got it on the screen. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He got it. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They go play action. Bryce Underwood. Out wide left, it's Penn. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Left side, it's Rhodes. He's like a loose bowler, just caroms his way to the 32. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. There he goes. Touchdown Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points. first down puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moss. He'll be forced out of bounds at his 21-yard line. Not the best field position you could ask for, but they'll get it started there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. That's caught. It's Moses.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Wants to go up top on second down. Gets rid of it. Out wide right, it's Moss. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Takes the handoff. It's Rainey. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Snaps on fourth down. He's got it. First down and more. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Straight ahead, it's Moss. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Line getting set on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Trying to find his man in the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. What a huge call there. They had the turnover. Instead, the roughing the passer call takes it all away. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Grabs it in the middle. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. As always, Holly keeping an eye on the injuries. What's the latest?
I did talk to Sacramento State's head coach coming out of the locker room. Their starting quarterback will not return to this game. They are continuing to evaluate a lower body injury, but I can tell you he is out for now. I'll keep you posted as this moves along. Guys?
All right, Holly. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Walker will fire. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've already converted a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 39. Running inside. It's Rainey. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. He'll try the left side. Makes his man miss. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yard.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Rush right in his face. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Tigers. A pick six. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
Move the tight end. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Options galore here, second and just a few inches. Leaves it with the back. Uh-oh, look out. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quarterback gets the first down. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give to the back. Might have a chance. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Play action on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The run inside. It's Moss. Defense all over him. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Right down the boulevard. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Complete to start this drive. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
LSU quick to the line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Throwing, Underwood. He's got it. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute. Unleashes one deep. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU!
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Sells the run, looking to pass. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
2nd and long here. Off-play action. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Intercepted, and he's got a huge lane in front of him. Touchdown, LSU! The defense putting points on the board.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Some misdirection with the counter. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. That's reeled in. It's Fernandez. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Got his man. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. Finds the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Rainey. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Turns into the pile. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Fresh set of downs going to the air. He'll throw it. Right side, it's Fernandez. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. In the red area, it's Moss. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Second down, gonna throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Complete on 3rd down. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State. On to attempt the try. And it's perfect. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. On the return, it's Cantrell. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got...
He's running free down the middle. At the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. And the pummeling has started. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Hits inside, it's Moss. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. Fires to the wideout. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Underwood on the play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got him downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Penn. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Tigers! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Quick give. It's raining. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now backed up in their own end, it's third and long. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. They get to him as he throws. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Tight end now in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback keep. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On the delay, it's Jones. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. What a game he's had. Third touchdown of this one and 5 on the season.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it, we didn't get it, and the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Straight ahead, it's Moss. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Keeps it himself. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, still going. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. Just gets rid of that one.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Out wide right, it's Moses. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Running inside, it's Rainey. Just smothered on the play. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Right side, it's Fernandez. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Caught on the RPO. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Oh, he got loose. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And listen, you start to get desperate, right? Late in the game, it's in the 4th quarter. You know, I got to steal a possession somehow, some way, and you got to pull the trigger and kick an onside, something you feel good with. They tried. Unfortunately, they failed, and this game's going to get difficult now even more down the stretch.
It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.